The Eagles have one of the best rosters in the NFL, but there's one position they might be ignoring heading into this draft: wide receiver. And if the right player is sitting there on draft night, I actually think the Eagles should seriously consider taking one. One receiver I really like, Denzel Boston. He's 6'4", 212 pounds out of Washington. His first 2 seasons at Washington, he had a combined 7 catches. But he was playing behind Rome Odunze, Jalen McMillan, and Jalen Polk, 3 current NFL receivers. 2024, Boston had the spotlight. 63 catches, 834 yards, and 9 touchdowns. In 2025, he had 62 catches, 881 yards, and 11 touchdowns. He ended his college career on a high note with a victory against Boise and a bowl game where he had 6 catches, 126 yards, and a career-high 78-yard long touchdown. People will talk about his 40 time. He ran a 4.5, but elite receivers don't always run blazing speeds. DeAndre Hopkins, Anquan Bolden, Devontae Adams, Antonio Brown, Puka Nacua, Amon-Ra St. Brown. There's too many to read from the list here. Here's my point. Football speed matters more than track speed. All right? They're not out there in tank tops and shorts running straight lines. There's one player I really think he reminds me of, and that's former Eagle Alshon Jeffrey. They have a similar size, and they have that jump ball capability. That's something that the Eagles haven't had since Alshon left. They haven't had much depth at the receiver position other than A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. And speaking of A.J. Brown, there's a lot of trade speculation swirling around, but with nothing imminent. Just imagine that receiving core with A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Denzel Boston. You'd have Brown as your power receiver, Devontae Smith is your elite route runner, and Boston gives you size mismatch and jump ball situations. They might end up trading Brown, but if they do, at least they'll have a solid young replacement. A big target for Jalen Hurts, help in the red zone, and it just gives the Eagles another offensive weapon. Perfect for a brand new offensive coordinator. So, if the right receiver's sitting there when the Eagles are on the clock, I think they should seriously consider pulling the trigger. Not because they're desperate at the position, but because great teams stay great by planning ahead. What do you think? Should the Eagles draft a receiver this year or focus on another position? Let me know in the comments. And if you like Eagles content like this, make sure to subscribe.